Hola gente de Cultura Colectiva, bienvenidos a otro capítulo más de Backstage. Yo soy Ana Ivette, para los que no me conocen, y aquí estoy con una entrevista muy especial. Tenemos a LP. Hace un mes aproximadamente estuvimos platicando con ella en un Instagram Live de Cultura Colectiva y nos estaba platicando acerca de su primer álbum en vivo, Live in Moscow. Y bueno, ahora nos trae una canción nueva. Y vamos a ver qué es lo que tiene que decirnos. Hi, OP. Thank you so much.
Hi, how are you? What's going on?
Fine. How are you? How are you?
I'm good. I'm just, I'm ready for this week. We're gonna release some new stuff, and I haven't in a long time, so I'm excited. I think.
Perfect. I was saying that like a month ago, we were chatting on an Instagram Live from Cultura Colectiva, and we talked about a new album called Life in Moscow. And but now you have this new song called "The One That You Love." What can you tell me about this
song? I mean, this song, it's another passionate song. I think that's kind of my vibe normally. And it's just I feel like a lot of people can relate to as far as what it's about, just trying to, always trying to do your best and just be the most for the person you're with. And being like, how is that not enough?
Okay.
It's a common theme in my music, I guess.
Yes. I think that it has all this LP's essence in the song. I don't know if I'm correct, but I feel it.
Yeah, right on. Cool.
And well, you also have this amazing video where we can see you riding a horse on the mountains. What was your experience with this?
I feel like I hadn't ridden a horse in a while. I grew up kind of like, riding horses here and there. My mom rode a lot, and she had a horse for a while. And, I definitely realized when I got on there that I missed it. It was fun, and had this beautiful horse named Madara. And we just the beginning of the day, he was like giving me like that kind of it's the only way to look at you because you're on him. So he's like, giving me that eye. Yeah. And I was like, so and then by the end of the day, I could tell he was like,
he was friendly.
Yeah, he was, it's like he was happy and just chilling. And it was, it was so beautiful out there. It was such a nice day.
It is a very beautiful place. Perfect. And now talking again about this song, I know that you have that with the help of Mike Del Rio and Nate Company, you made this song like it happened with Lost on You.
Yeah.
And how hard is the confidence you have on them?
So much. I mean, I feel like, Nate and Mike are like, I've said this before, but the three of us are like a band. It feels like, and we're a band that doesn't tour. Like, we like make the music at home, and they do other things, and it's all my kind of like, my concept and my like kind of artistic bend. But we are like musically kind of just a team that we kind of I think we've learned what my strengths are as an artist and as a singer, and just bringing out the best parts of what I like to do, and I just trust them implicitly. I feel like they and we were always like kind of trying to push each other a little farther, and like even on this song, I felt like with this song, with this album, I wasn't as worried about I wasn't ever worried about seeming like I was trying to rewrite Lost on You, but I just didn't even think about it on this record because I was like, whatever's going to come out, it's going to come out. That's my style, but I think I was, last record, I was kind of more purposely kind of like going off in some weird directions so that I wasn't like sounding like I was trying to like kind of hone in on that success that I had like cheaply. like in a cheap way. You know, I want it to be like, because I love having different sounds and having and like and I feel like I'm, you know, decent at like making a record that's got a bunch of different sounding songs on it. Not like it's like feels like 10 of the same song.
Okay, perfect. And maybe it's a weird question, or maybe it's so weird. But when you make a song, you name it first, or you first write it and then you name it, or how is it?
90% of the time I have the concept and the title, you know, and once I have that, it's like I can do anything, you know. But sometimes I think, and even in this song, the one that you love, I didn't do that. It was just like, because that's the other thing. It's either I have the title and I'm like going into the song wanting to say a certain thing, or it's like as I start like fucking around with like melodies and whatever, suddenly like, you know, that will like those words will fly out of my head, and then I'll be like, I like that, you know.
Okay. I thought you were actually gonna say that 90% of the time you write it first and then you name it. It's curious.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, it's I write stuff from a title. It's like once I have, you know, I've had like songwriters that I'm friends with that are huge songwriters that like write all the words first, and I'm not really like that. I kind of write like it's like a feeling first. It's like my mood and where I'm at and what I feel like talking about, and then you know, and it's like a kind of a broad kind of vision, and then as I'm like it's almost like, you know, sculpting something, as I'm like trying to figure out what I'm like feeling, and it just comes out like that.
It's a gift you have there.
Oh,
I couldn't do that.
You never know. I mean, and I think I'm like kind of amazed at all the different ways of writing a song, you know. Sometimes I see like the way people do it, I'm like, that was what was fascinating about writing songs for other people and with a lot of different people, that I never, like, you know, that I was just set up with to write with. It was like constantly being amazed at like the different ways to to do it. Like, it's really cool.
Sure, perfect. And well, about this song again, how would you describe like different from the other songs?
This one, I don't know. You know, I don't know what to say about the rest of the record because it's not quite done yet. But I mean, this one just stands on its own. It's like gotta like, you know, this is kind of like, to me, I guess like I feel like it's like almost like a rock ballad of sorts. You know, it has like a lot of you know, there's some blues in there, but there's a lot of like very like kind of like, I don't know, we did a lot of kind of almost like, not, I wouldn't say dancey stuff, but like very like kind of some different sounds that we've gotten on these songs. Like there's some more like rockers, but you know, there's a lot of like super like cool songs, and like using my voice a little more chill in some songs, and I'm digging it. And then we just got back. I just got back from a writing trip this weekend, and got some new stuff that's kind of crazy. So I'm excited.
Perfect. And well, now let's talk about this live concert you and your band are gonna make on August the 1st.
Yeah.
And what can you tell us about it?
Well, you know, it should be interesting. I think you know, someone asked like, are you gonna be okay without an audience? And I mean, hey, I played to barely anyone for like quite a few years before like everything happened. I was just like, hello, yes. There'd be like a bartender out there. I'd be like, thank you, I love you. You know, so I think I'll be all right. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna like go back to that, and it would be funny. Like I'm talking about a while ago. I'm talking about like, you know, like 12 to 15 years ago, and I'd be like, you know, just play at this like shitty place with like just the bartender. And then, you know, go have a beer after the show, and they'd be like, you like sang like you were like singing to a stadium. And I'd be like, I know, right? It's crazy. I don't know how else to do it. You know, and they'd be like, cool. And then like the next time we go back there, we'd be playing to like, you know, 15 people, and then it would like get, you know, bigger. But you know, I'm kind of, I can draw on those experiences like an actor. I'll just like, you know, I'm just gonna do it. I'll be like, say to the one cameraman, and I'll be fine.
Sorry, that about the bartender, it was so funny.
Woo! Yeah.
But you need this kind of euphoric moments also in the audience, right? Like
yeah, I mean, I do, you know, but I have to say, like, you know, there are elements of that always. Like, I'll never ever, you know, not want to do that. That's like my, you know, my soul. But you know, there's so much going on technically, like, you know, in my, you know, we wear in-ears and everything, so there's elements of like being cut off as well, you know. And then, like, you know, the bigger the shows are, the farther away you are from the audience. So I just have to pretend it's the biggest, well, it is the biggest show in the world, because everybody in the world will be watching at the same time.
Exactly.
Like country. So maybe it's my biggest show I've ever done. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. And do you think you're gonna make another one, or you think it's gonna be the only one in this year?
I don't know. That's a good question. You never know. Maybe I'll do another one. I don't know. That's a like, we'll see. If it's good, maybe I'll do an acoustic version of it or something like that. I don't know. But I think we'll get through this one and see how it is. I don't know. Have you watched any really good live streams like that, like big production ones?
Yeah.
Yet? I haven't really. I have to watch some.
And it's interesting, as you say, because sometimes, well, I don't know if you're gonna make it, I think, to interact with your fans after that, right? Or you're not?
No, I don't think so. I think it might be too much, but I'm gonna do, before the show, I'm gonna like, you could watch sound check if you want, and backstage stuff.
Nice.
I don't know, maybe there is something else, I don't know.
I don't even know.
But we'll see. Yeah.
And well, have you been dealing with all this digital situation through this?
The digital situation?
Yes.
You know, I guess I'm used to it. I mean, I'll be really happy when I don't have to see this backdrop anymore. Like, I mean, everyone's like, the fucking red couch, here it comes. Oh, hey, you know, the dog. I got the damn dog here. Come here. This is what I do every. Oh, he gets so mad. He doesn't want to be disturbed. This guy.
What's his name?
His name is Orson.
Oh.
He's like,
he doesn't know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, baby.
But yeah, so like, you know, I mean, as much as I love this guy and he loves me and he's so happy I'm home, I will be good when I'm in your country doing an interview with you personally. But yeah.
And how you've been dealing with all this quarantine situation? I don't know if you're still in quarantine now. Yeah, we are. We actually got locked down again. So, I don't know, you know, I have my little group of people that, you know, we've been tested and stuff like that. We hang out and I work. It's mostly about work, you know. I just came back, you know, for 2 weeks in the desert, like kind of doing stuff, working on the record. I just been like, you know, kind of funneling it into creativity and just like, I don't know, I've actually been kind of like surprised at myself. I kind of adapted pretty quickly and just was like, okay, no touring till 2021, all right, well, whatever, you know. I mean, I think, you know, time goes quicker than you think, you know. And like I mean, even the fact that it's like almost August now, and like in March I was like, what are we gonna be like, are we gonna be touring we're gonna tour in May, maybe, right? You know, I mean, when it first happened, we thought, like, you know, everybody thought, we rescheduled our US tour 4 times and now it's in fall of 2021. So it's like, wow. Yeah, in the music industry, I think it's more insane with all this rescheduling things. Yeah, I was like, you know, I feel most sad, honestly, for you know, newer artists that were like getting like, you know, having their about to have their moment, doing, you know what I mean, like that didn't really get to get exposed yet, and had everything. It was just like, good, you know, like, I mean, that's a lot, you know. That's right. I didn't think about that before. Yeah. What is it that you miss the most about live concerts, like with people?
it's such an honor and such a pleasure to be able to like visibly make people happy with just music you've made, you know, that you, it's like just so like it, I mean it's like it's weird, you know, it's like a wild thing. It's like, think about like the thing that you do the best, or that you think you do the best, or that you want to do the best, and then if like, you know, like 3,000 people applauded when you, after you finish, you're like, thank you, wow, you know, it's like, you know, if you were like great at tying your shoes and then just like 3,000 people were like, yeah, you know, it's wild. It's just like, it's like what, I just miss kind of making people happy, and you know, just the closeness that you feel. It's like you know, it's like nothing else, and it's beautiful. And you know, like I said, I'm so lucky that that's what I get to do with my life at this point. And I'll never get over that. I'll always be like, holy shit.
So LP, I hope I can chat with you again after after your live concert you're gonna have.
Yeah, me too.
Because I want to know the experience you had.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I think I'll kind of be like, I don't know, you know, I'm a little scared. I'm like, you know, I'm getting in shape like Rocky and everything, you know, I'm feeling really good. Not gonna have, supposedly not gonna have one drink until after my show. 2 weeks of clean living. Very exciting.
Perfect. Yeah, so congratulations for this new song, and good luck with your album, with this live show.
Thank you so much.
And thank you so much for being here with us.
Very much. You're the best. I'll see you soon. Gracias. Adiós. Bye.
Bye. Muchas gracias a todos por ver este video. Si les gustó, no se olviden de suscribirse, comentar, darle like y compartirlo con todos sus amigos. Gracias.